As Hurricane Beryl continues moving through the Caribbean, the extreme weather phenomenon heavily impacted the island of Barbados in the Lesser Antilles. To tell us in depth about the damages caused by the storm and the recovery efforts underway, Prime Minister Mia Maudly gave Telesur collaborator Michron Robinson an exclusive interview.
English in Quito, Ecuador, Prime Minister. The first question, well, you're here in Six Men's St. Peter. How do you assess, what are your thoughts on the damage assessment?
Well, we've received extensive damage to our coastal infrastructure and coastal assets. Our fishing industry has been decimated. Our coastal assets and infrastructure are completely compromised. I don't think I've been told that there's virtually no villa on this coast or hotel that has a beach on the west coast. And as you know, that's what pays our bills for tourism. It is still early, because we only started to move around yesterday afternoon after the all clear, and hence today we're continuing. So I would say that we need probably another day or two to be able to assess fully the scale of the damage, but it is significant. Having said that, we have to give thanks and count our blessings, because it could be far worse. It could have also affected us with the housing stock of the country. It didn't on this occasion, other than about certainly less than 100 houses. So the damage has been predominantly coastal, but that is very expensive, as you know, in order to build back.
Final question. We've been promised an above average hurricane season here for Barbados. What does this mean for the island from your perspective?
Well, we've got to keep building resilience. Regrettably, we're not where we need to be yet, and that's why you hear us calling all the time for new financing instruments for climate crisis. And also for loss and damage, for adaptation, and effectively that will help us in the medium term. The loss and damage fund, if it was operational, could have helped us now, but it is not yet operational. With respect to the adaptation funding, that is needed to build out assets for greater resilience. But before we even get there, we have July, August, September, October, November, and possibly December to go through. And therein lies the problem. So we are rebuilding even as we speak now, but with one eye on the rebuilding and one eye on the fact that we may be compromising whatever we rebuild even now. So we have to walk and chew.
Thank you so much, Prime Minister.